Well, boys, the day has finally come. I can now officially retire from YouTube. Frankly, this might be the last time I myself ever do a recording here on this channel. And you want to know why? Because read 'em and weep. Feast your eyes on this. That is right. Swagglehos has gone full AI. I happened to get my hands on Sora too, and I decided to play around and make some comic book YouTube content generated by Sora. Yeah, that's right. That's not me in all of those videos. This is fake me making fake YouTube content. And frankly, he's a lot better than I am. This AI YouTuber version of me is funnier, more knowledgeable, and frankly, gets more views than I've ever hoped to get on my YouTube channel. And so in this video, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do something a little bit different here, talk about Sora AI, what this means for comic book YouTubers in the future. Would somebody think about the YouTubers? Oh man, we're so cooked. But in this video, I'm going to react with some of these ones with you, and we'll talk about if this could actually be a real thing at some point in the future. But of course, before I get to it, if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, I appreciate it. Helps support the channel doing those things, because it might be the last video that I ever do ever again. Now, before we really get into it, I posted this on Instagram the other day. This is me doing a wrestling clip announcing that I will be retiring from comic book content and going over to officially trading card content. And this video that I posted got 11.3 thousand views, 11,300 views. This reel is performing better than almost any video I've ever posted on my Instagram account, which made me think, like, you know, is this what's going to happen? Like, are we just going to be able to generate comic book content that is better than what I can actually do by myself? I actually think that might be the case. And so let's kind of get into it. Let's watch a few videos together. I actually took my comic book room and I uploaded it to Sora. And this was the first video that it gave me.
Oh, the comic room got a submission back from CGC. Let's open this thing up. There it is. Oh, man. What? 11.0. Are you kidding me? This is insane. Highest the comic room got a submission back from CGC. Let's open this thing up.
Dude,
there it is.
Look at how scary this is. That is horrifying. Also, what superhero is this right here? This looks like a foreign edition of some kind of superhero comic book. Also, you want to know why that you can tell that this is AI? Is because I have a DC thing behind me. As you guys can see, there's actually a picture of Superman. Obviously, I'm a Marvel shill, and I never have anything DC. At least that's what the commenters tell me. So clearly, AI is not perfect yet, but it's pretty good. I mean, it actually got Swagglehos spelled correctly. Like, that looks like my background. That's pretty insane. I mean, look at this. And this is what I prompted. Swagglehos is inside his comic room and does an unboxing for a graded comic book. And when he shows the results of the grade, he gets an 11.0. I thought that would be funny if I got an 11. He is super excited and knows he hit the jackpot.
Man. What? 11.0.
Oh, man. They don't have 11 zeros. I mean, it's crazy because that is definitely a CGC case, but like, they can't quite do the copyrights. Oh my God. Look at my Emmy. My Emmy looks like it got melted in the background. Apparently, CGC can't do 11 O's and AI can't do 11 O's either, but I don't know. I thought that that was pretty funny. All right, let's check another one with the same prompts. Here we go.
We've got the box back from grading. Let's crack this open and see what we got. Plenty of bubble wrap. That's a good sign. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh my, no way. 11.0. Are you kidding me? This is
Again, you can tell that this is fake because I'm actually excited with the grades I got. All right, let's watch the next one.
Yep, been in the attic forever. $2 each if you want any.
Tell you what, I'll give you 20 for the whole box.
Sure, that works. Just happy to clear the space.
Appreciate it. I just completely ripped her off. If you don't know what you have, the worst.
Yep, been in the attic forever. $2 each if you want any.
Tell you what, I'll give you 20 for the whole box.
Sure, that works. Just happy to clear the space.
Appreciate it. I just completely ripped her off. If you don't.
Okay, that is really real. Okay, that's totally believable because we all know that everybody rips off grandmas. That's what we do. That's the game. If you don't know your comic books, then you're gonna get schooled if you come from out of town. Shout out to Warren G. Is that Warren G? I just lost my rap card to you guys. Anyways, we're talking about nerd stuff. I think that that's pretty funny I mean, like, I prompted that it was going to rip off grandma. And I think that that's hilarious meme, but it's also a good lesson. We can learn a lot from AI YouTube right there. He was trying to actually educate the viewer, which is to say, you should probably have a pricing service so that you know the values of your collectibles, or at the very least, look at sold prices on eBay. But man, oh man, this brings up all the questions. Like, can you imagine? Like I did that video that was talking about how somebody found a Detective 27 at a garage sale, but we're not that far off from me being able to just make a video of me finding a Detective 27 at a garage sale. And really, at the end of the day, what's the difference? Whether I actually find it or not, you guys, the viewer, are still getting the same dopamine hit of you watching the person find the thing. That's what I think is the craziest part of this, is that it's not necessarily about the legitimacy of it. It's really more the dopamine hit that the viewer gets. And frankly, this can create way better content. Because this is a little bit of a sidebar. We're going to get back into AI stuff, but something I've been noticing with comic book content as I sort of make it is that culture of comic collecting is only ever going to be a certain amount of people that ever want to watch that video. When we're talking about what's going on with the latest PSA comic graded cases, or what CGC is doing over in their business, like there's only a subset of comic collectors that want that stuff. But if you find like a comic collection in a warehouse worth $1 million, I mean, that can appeal to anyone outside of comic book collecting. And if you can produce that and just give people the fix, I mean, how would they know? I mean, whenever you watch those like Freddie Flips videos, I mean, have you ever met Freddie Flips in real life? I'm not saying that he's AI, but the point I'm making is that people just enjoy watching that content. All right, let's watch this one here. Comic book blind bags.
Trading card packs, but for comics. Way more fun than just grabbing something off the rack. You rip it open, hope for something spicy, and yeah, nobody's reading these things anyway. First pull, just a regular issue, cool cover, whatever. But these are comic blind bags. Basically trading card packs, but for comics. Way more fun than just grabbing something off the rack.
Oh
you rip
my
it open,
God.
hope for
Oh my God. We can even do the blind bags.
something spicy, and yeah, nobody's reading these things anyway. First pull, just a regular.
He even knows that nobody reads it. He even knows that blind bags are all about getting the hits and the money, which, did I get the hits? Let's find out.
Here we go. Blind bag. Let's hope for something good. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Power Blaster Annual number 4. Again, $1 book. This is exactly why these blind bags are a ripoff. I just paid $20 for something that sits in the bargain bin. Here we go.
Actually good advice. Actually good advice. Who wants to get the $1 bin Power Blaster book out of a blind bag when you could have actually just bought the Power Blaster 1 in 100? How crazy is this, guys? Am I the only one that's this entertained? I don't know if you guys are enjoying this. I mean, I can't actually know, but like, this is hilarious to me. All right, I did one more blind bag one. Let's take a look.
One more blind bag. Give me something decent. Ah, come on. Another bland reprint? This is worthless. That's it. These things are a scam. A total ripoff. Stop buying blind bags. All they give you is junk, and they know. One more blind bag.
I feel like if I posted that on Instagram, people would think it was hilarious. This one might actually be Instagram posting worthy, making fun of the blind bag stuff. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely AI slop, but at the same time, it's pretty funny slop, if you ask me.
Copy, I'm asking 200 even.
200? I can grab the same book online for 120.
Not in this condition.
We'll see. Look, 120, free shipping. I'm gonna snag that instead.
Suit yourself.
Done. Order placed. Saved $80. Same
Copy, I'm asking.
And that's why comic book dealers are suffering. You know what I mean? You can buy this stuff online. That's actually a good PSA to comic book dealers out there. Comics are meant to be read. Tell them, Swaggle-Haas.
Comics are meant to be read!
Oh my God. I had another one like that. That was like that. Look at this.
Comics are meant to be read!
You know, here's why this guy is going to do better than I ever could. Okay? Because he's going to appeal to the large group of never slappers out there. Like, I can just generate a video and give a hot take based on whatever you guys want to hear. Either comic books are meant to be read or graded books are the best. You know, well, let's be honest. Nobody out there actually thinks graded books are the best. Everybody knows comic books are meant to be read and that grading is a scam. But still, I can appeal to the free the comic book from its tomb crowd, which is probably the biggest crowd in comic book collecting. This looks like kind of like a Golden Age book. I got a 9.8 on a Golden Age book. That's not bad. I mean, I don't know if I should break that out. I feel like you should kind of keep that in the slab. But yeah, pretty crazy, guys. I mean, I found this stuff to be hilarious. I had a amazing time making all of these prompts. It was like really, really fun. And then going back to, this thing I did right here, I like the reaction that people got from this, like just how many more comments and views I got from it is really interesting to me. That comic book YouTube might be over because we got to switch over to trading cards anyways.
Talking about comics. Trading card videos get more views, so that's what I'm doing from now on. Oh, shut up! You hear me? This is on you. You never cared. You made comics uncool. You made them worth up. I'm done.
The only problem right now is that obviously this AI thing, it can only generate like 10-second long clips. So it's never really going to be able to sustain a video or have a full conversation like we're having here. Where we're reacting to, a bunch of these clips. So it's going to be a little bit of a way before we can actually get to full-on YouTuber making YouTube comic book content. And also, there's also the problem where currently the formula, it doesn't allow you to actually have copyrighted material. But, when I think about it, I kind of feel like eventually all these companies are going to allow it because once they figure out some sort of AdSense, Google payout program where if AI is pulling from some sort of IP and it can get money back to that user, companies are going to start to be open-minded to this. And if comic books can do that, I'm telling you, I really do think there could just be videos of like people finding comic collections in attics. And even if you didn't know that they were real, I still think people would watch it. The other thing too is like when we're talking about what type of content you could produce, like even the listicle content, like imagine how easy that will be, to just be able to kind of tell Sora to be like, hey, make a top 5 comics to spec on video. Like that is the lowest hanging fruit version of content that people like to watch. And no disrespect. I mean, I'm guilty of watching a good listicle here and there myself. But at the same time, like that's kind of like the easy access content that will eventually be able to get put out. I mean, for the most part, most audiences will watch it and they'll just be like, yeah, tell me 5 books to invest in. And AI will be able to put it together and you'll be able to have like a much better looking person than me, tell you what comic books to buy. And yeah, I think that those things will perform very well. Anyways, that's all for this one. This was just kind of a little fun video. I don't know, Sora, I got access to it. I thought it'd be fun to make comic book content. Let me know what you guys think. What did you guys think about some of those videos that I shared? I mean, it's pretty funny stuff. I could just live on Instagram and make an Instagram meme account that is just all AI memes. That would actually be easier than what I'm doing. Yeah, at the very least, if I can't replace my YouTube channel, I could be an Instagram influencer and just post one of those a day. They're just so easy to make. Couple clicks of the finger, and it's done. Anyways, I'm done now. I gotta wrap it up. Thanks so much for watching. What do you guys think about all this? Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next maybe AI video.